Cheers, everybody. Welcome to another poll video. Wait, what isn't another poll? So I didn't put up a poll. I put up a question. Um, I got a text the other day about asking me why I've decided to do these type of videos. I suppose, um, first of all, I'm curious what people uh, like about beer and their opinion of beer. Secondly, it's something that I want to do a little bit of something I want to do to involve people and maybe celebrate the 10 years of this channel as well. Um, and I just enjoy the feedback I get. Um, so the latest the latest question I put up on my community tab is, what is your favourite Belgian beer? Not your brewery, but your beer. I know you most probably will gather what will be the next question for the next video next week. Um, so, Belgian beer. What can I tell you? What do I think of Belgian beer? I think Belgian beer is phenomenal. I think Belgian beer is exciting, in some quarters unmatched. Um, when you look around the world, you look at countries, you look at certain styles of beer which I associate with that particular country, and what I think is you can't get better anywhere else. So you look at US, it's the IPA for me. US are king of the IPAs. You look at lager. You look at Germany. Germany are the king of the lagers. You look at pilsners. You look at Czechoslovakia, king of the pilsners. You know that that's the way I look at the world of beer. When it comes to Belgium, there is a few stars I think they are brilliant at. The lambics, wow, phenomenal, and the quads. Don't even go there with me with that. They are phenomenal with their quads. So I'll put it out there. Your favourite Belgian beer. So we've got some comments, and I'm going to read you them, like you do, because this is what's the fun thing about doing this type of video is all about. So the first comment is from Scott Review Sings. Hello, Scott, mate. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. He says anything but anything but Duvel. All I can say to you is, um, you were a bona fide YouTube legend for doing that video. That was brilliant. Anybody who doesn't know what I'm going on about, I would suggest you put Scott Review Sings or Wonder Beer Wonder and put Duvel in, and it'll come up. And basically, he attempted to drink a shitload of Duvel, and he got absolutely pissed. Even I'm not stupid enough to do that, but warranted, you got to give him a pat on the back for effort. So cheers, mate, for that. Beer Dad's Reviews. Beer Dad's Beer Reviews, should I say. Hello, mate. How you doing? Love your channel. Love your reviews. Go and check him out. Subscribe to him. Great channel. He says Duvel. Well, I better not say that to Scott then, mate. Or St. Bernardus 12. I've got St. Bernardus 12, Bernardus 12 down there. I'll be doing a re-review of that. I've decided I picked it up from Tesco. Don't know how long it's going to be in Tesco for. I think, yeah, let's do a re-review of it. What do I think of them two beers? I love them. I love Duvel. Duvel for me is the beer which is a bit of a go-to golden beer, blonde beer for me. Again, you get absolutely smashed on them. Just ask Scott in the comments below. St. Bernardus. I hope I said that better. St. Bernardus. I love all their beers, to be honest. St. Bernardus. The triple I thought was absolutely brilliant. The 12 is legendary for me. Yeah, I do. I don't know if St. Bernardus 12 was. There was a little rumour I heard that St. Bernardus 12 was the Westy 12, or they brewed the Westy 12 under the St. Bernardus 12. murder me in the comments on that, Beer Dad. Anyway, thanks for commenting. 2 great Belgian beers. Fantastic. David N8103. Hello, mate. Cheers for commenting. Creek Cherry Lambic. Now, I do like a Creek Cherry Lambic myself. Usually when it's hot. They're one of them beers that really quench the thirst. The St. Louis Creek Cherry Lambic is a go-to for me in Spain. Yeah, it's a great style on its own. This is the beauty of Belgian beer. The different styles they have, they are absolutely brilliant at. And the history as well. The history of their brewery is fantastic. Johnny Blue Sky, cheers, mate. Cheers for commenting. He says Left 9 Ritual. That actually is my favourite Leffe, or Lef, or what you want to call it. Out of them all, the 9 for me has always been my favourite. If I see it in a restaurant, I will go for the 9. I used to like the Brune as well, the Left Brune. That was a good beer. The Blonde, I haven't tried it since they've absolutely. Someone said they're brewing it in Wales now. Could be right. I'm not too sure on that, but it's a classic name in Belgian beer, Leffe. So for me, yeah, the 9, the Left 9 was fantastic. Dean's Beer Reviews, cheers, mate. He's come up with a couple of classics, and one of them, for me personally, is the best version of its style. The Westmalle Double or the Triple, both great beers. Westmalle Double, I think you still get it in. Used to get it in. Can you still get it in Tesco? You might still get it in Tesco. Great. The Westmalle Double is a great example of a double style. It is the original double. When you think of a double, you think of the Westmalle. But for me, the Triple, for me, is the best triple. I've had an aged triple, the Westmalle Triple aged. It was phenomenal. It was absolutely fantastic. At the Westmalle Triple, second place for me, St. Bernardus Triple. Both fantastic beers. Check it out. Check them out. Look, I only had a couple of beers, so I promise, honest, I've only had a couple of beers. Get me words out properly. So we got next one up is Baz. All the beer, no idea. The Castile Barista Chocolate Quad, and Lee 73 directly above him. The Castile Barista Chocolate Quad. I have reviewed it. Did I like it? I did like it. It was a good beer. I totally get where you're coming from with that. Yeah, Castile, I do like Castile. It's not my favourite Castile. I'll tell you what my favourite Belgian beers are at the end of this video, but it is a mighty fine beer. Brilliant stuff. So cheers, fellas, for commenting. Don's Beer Review says the Duchess de Bourgogne. I have to say the Duchess is great. They do variations of the Duchess. Is it the Flemish Red you're going on about, Don? I do like the Flemish Red. Again, Belgian beers, they're kind of like styles will be hit and miss with people. The sours, the lambics, the Flemish Reds. Not many people will like them, but I absolutely love them. Slurpy Dave says, always like Triple Carmelite. Yes, that's a great beer. Recently available in Aldi in a big, large bottle. Fantastic. That is a classic Belgian beer for sure. Tommy McAllister. Cheers, Tommy, mate, for commenting. Must admit, love Stella on the perfect draft. We'll be doing a video about all Stella. But I couldn't go on with Jupiler. In general, I'll stick to German beers as they know how to do it right, bud. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Keeping well, Tommy. Cheers for commenting. The Stella, yeah. When you look in the bigger the bigger picture, Stella doesn't really fall into Belgian beer as such, does it? I know Jupiler is the biggest seller, um, but you know, Carling's the biggest seller most probably in the UK, so I'm not going to go there with that. But cheers again. Simo Sup says Stella with a little chuckle. No, I'll go for Chimay Blue. It's one of my Chimay Blue. Um, a dark ale, is it? It's classed as a dark ale, not a quad, if I remember. I always thought that Chimay Blue was a quad, but I think it's a Belgian dark ale. That is a cracking beer. It is. I've got a couple aging somewhere in the house downstairs. So yeah, it's a fair do, Simo. That is a cracking beer. Cheers, mate, for that. And the last comment is from DS, the Wheat Ale guy. He says, torn between Rochefort 10, 8, 10, and Guden Drag 9000. Love them all equally. Three great beers. Rochefort, phenomenal brewery. Phenomenal brewery. They are. Guden Drag, again, fantastic brewery. See, you could go on forever with Belgian beer because the quality is absolutely unbelievable. They have their own character being Belgian. You find that if you haven't had a Belgian beer before, they'll have their own yeast character, carbonation, the mouthfeel will have a character which you think, that's Belgian. So that has got its own identity, Belgian, in beer throughout their styles regarding yeastiness and yeast and, like I say, and carbonation. When I'm saying things like that, I mean that you can pick up a beer, you can taste it, there'll be a taste to it which will go, bing, that's a Belgian beer. So for me, my favourite Belgian beers, I've got three. There's three beers that really kind of like brought home to me how great Belgium is for a country, you know, regarding beer. Just looking there, see if I can pick it up and show you. I haven't got it in there, it's somewhere buried. I'm not going to get all that lot out. My favourite quad is the Rochefort 10. Brilliant quad. Maybe overdone with the alcohol. Some people say it's too much alcohol presence in it. It's a great beer. Believe you me, it's a fantastic beer. I like the triple when it came out as well. The Rochefort triple was good, but the Rochefort 10 was fantastic. My next one is a goose. I hope I pronounced that right. A goose. I love a good goose, and it's the Cantillon. Oud goose. A style of beer which people would hate and don't get, but for me, it's brilliant. It's a different side of beer for me. It's delicate. It's sour. It's tart. I love them flavors combined into a beer. It's for food. It's for cheeses or whatever you want. It's a great style of beer. You love it or hate it. Some people think it's just like bloody vinegar, but for me, there is stuff going on in them beers which, if you can pick up in the flavour, you will love forever. And the last one, maybe a surprise to some, is a Castile beer, and it is the Donker. I absolutely love the Castile Donker. It is really sweet. It's really sweet, but I just love it. It's a big, bold ABV beer, but it's sweet. But there's something about that beer I really love. And I haven't got a sweet tooth either. So for me to like a beer which, I haven't got a sweet tooth, but really love a beer like that is quite surprising even for me. So yeah, thank you so much everybody for commenting on this one. Really enjoyed it. I love Belgian beer. You love Belgian beer. And, that's what it's all about. I'll put up another question next week for another video next week. Please answer and put your comments in about it. Tell me what you think. And again, thank you so much for commenting. Look after yourselves. Bib bib.